Hi. Bet you weren't expecting a voice recording with this one. And I have someone else with me here, my dad.
Hi.
We're gonna continue this quest. This is... So he's gonna help me get through these stages because I'm not good at this. And we have two of the worst things ever. Well, one of the worst. Nightmare and Dark. So I also have a grid on paper so I can actually flag cells, but I don't think it'll be too good to use. I'm just gonna. That could have been the worst. That is the worst start we've ever gotten.
All right, I think we should just try another blank start.
Let's try and see if we find any zeros.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Of course, there's no zeros. No zeros. Well, that's not good. So, you think that's good?
It's safe. The 3 beside it will be safe. And the 3 beside that will be safe. Let's see if we can get something opened up.
We got this 3, but of course we can't fly it.
Okay, but then we know that 2 is taken care of.
So these 3.
Yep.
And
that 1.
The surrounding parts.
Yep. Including that one. And the other one is actually the bomb. Or the monster.
This one's also a monster. So
That means that one's a monster.
Which means this one can't.
Uh-huh. And the 3 to the left of that 2 are all clear. And
the 3
to the left of that 1 are all clear.
This 3's done.
Hold on. Go back over here. So we know there's 1 there.
Why are you speaking so quietly?
Okay, so yes, that 3's done. That means that 1 is done, so that means that one is open.
This is open?
Yeah, because that 1 is right there. Which means the 1 down here has to be that one. Correct.
What the?
Oh. Yeah. The 2. Well, now the 2's, we know where the 2 is.
Whoops.
That's fine.
There's that 3.
And that 3 is done, and that 2 is done because there's 1 right there.
So this is open here?
And the 3 beneath that 2 are now open as well. All right, let's go back over here. Let's look at the 4.
And the 4 is now done.
Which means that 2 is done as well because it has those 2.
So these 3 are...
Correct. Those 3 are all open.
And the next 3.
That 1, yep, exactly. And go over to this 2. Has to be there, so that 1, correct.
I don't like 4s.
All right, let's go up a little bit. Okay, we can't figure anything out from there. Let's go up to the upper right-hand corner and see what we can figure out. Okay, we know where that one has to be in that whole 3.
This 3's also done, I think. No, we don't.
No, not necessarily. We don't know where that last one is, but we know that that's open at the top. Okay, we know that, yep, so we know the same thing with that one. And then we know that that one below it is also because of that 2.
Well, when that 2 could have been these 2.
Yeah, so that's why this one's clear. Now, for this 3, we know which 3 it is, right?
So this is open.
And that means that's the 3 above is also done, so that's clear.
This 2's now done.
And that means that 2
is also done. So these 3 are done.
And the 1 below it, because of that 1, is also done.
So these 4 are done.
Yep, 4, correct. All right, now that 1 is already done there, so clear those 2. So that is those 2, correct? So that means that 2, that means the 1 beneath 3. Okay, good. Okay, that 4 has to be those 4, which means that 2 is finished. So that one is safe. All right, let's go back up. Let's just try to work around in order if we can. Okay, so we know that those 2, the diagonals, take care of that middle 2. That 1 has to be one of these 2, so the 1 diagonal left of the 2 is open.
It's a 5.
It's all right. Let's look at the 3. We know it's that one. we know it's this one. So it's only one of those two, right? That doesn't help.
We got Nightmare 2 times in a row. So.
Okay, we've already gotten all that. Let's see if we can figure this. Okay. That 2, we know which one. Yep, that's safe. So that means for the 4...
That could be quite literally a 50-50.
It's going to be...
Taking a look at the 3.
You know, it's these 2.
Since it has a grid, we're not even using the grid.
Yeah.
Just gonna put it down.
Yeah. We'll come back to it if we need to.
I mean, we'll have to make a new one if we're gonna...
Alright, let's go. Are we near the bottom here?
This...
No, we're not. Okay.
So this is just a 1-5 chance here.
Yeah, but
let's not take that chance.
Randomly guessing. Scroll up a little. Let me see. Okay.
That 4 and 3 are done.
So that means that 1 is also done, right? Because it's got that one, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, this is part of the 3.
Okay, so
this
is clear all the ones around that 1. Yep.
Except this one.
Correct.
My mouse is jumping around again.
That means that one is also done. So the 3 beneath it are safe.
Well, it looks like it's a 1-2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning the middle.
And now that 2 is already also done, the one you just opened. So the 3 beneath it are also clear.
Whoops. Good thing I right-clicked instead of left. This one is done because it's right here.
So this one, the space beside it's open, which means for the next 2 has to be there, which means that 2 is also clear. Which means that 1 is also done because you know it's above it. So you can get the 5 surrounding it. Okay, that means that 3 is done. That means that 2 is done. That means...
Because this is already connected to a 2. And a 3.
So that means both of those ones are good. The one you're hovering is the monster.
These are...
All 3 of those are clear.
Looks like we found
and the 2 to the left are both clear because of that. Same thing on the right hand side. That is also clear. So that means there's 1 there. All right, let's go back over here. The 2 above you is the one above it and the one to the left of it. So that means that one is open.
That 2 should be done.
That 2 is done, correct.
So these 3 are good.
Correct.
And these 3 are good.
Correct. Very good. All right, now we know, let's work on these 2s. We know the 2 diagonals.
Mm-hmm.
This 2 right here has to be those 2, so that means that 1 is open.
Wouldn't also follow the 3-1 rule?
No, not necessarily. That means that one is also open, which means that one has to be 1. But let's go back and clear the rest of this one because the bomb is to the right of that 1.
So these...
Yes, the 3 on top are safe. Okay. Let's see.
1, 2, 3.
Which means that 1 is clear.
This is clear?
Mm-hmm. And it means
that has to...
That's clear.
Is it?
It's clear. And the 2 above it are also clear. So the 4, if you're looking at it, it's the 1 diagonal above and those 3. So that 2 is done. So for both of those 2s, they're handled by the same 2 immediately to the left. So the 3 above...
Wait. This...
Oh, correct. Oh, good call. I almost made a mistake there. So that means the 1 above...
Good?
Safe. Yep. And that one is already done because it's the one beneath that 1. So the 5 around it are all clear.
The 5? So these 5 are good.
Those 5 are all good. All safe.
That literally scared me. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay, now that's really throwing off my groove. Did that just open up this giant area?
I can't tell where we were.
Yeah, it must have because I don't recognize this coin. Yeah, it did.
Okay. So we know those 2, the one you're hovering over is cleared. So the one beside it, yep. And that one is also clear.
These 3.
Correct.
Okay, and her at the edge. It's a 1, 2, 2, 1.
So that means the one above the 1 is safe. That 1, you're correct. So that 2, it has to be the 2 diagonals, correct? So that the 1 above the 2, the 3 above it are all safe. We can go over here.
These 2 are done.
Those 2 are both done.
I really hope the mic's not like fake recording us, because that makes me make me mad. Where?
Oh, let's go up.
We can't really do anything here yet. What items do we have? We need to do a quick item recap. Not the most useful things.
Did we finish the upper corner over here?
I believe we did.
We did. Okay, let's go back.
We didn't.
We haven't done that, but let's go back to where we just were. The top. It's easier to.
Maybe we should. No, nothing we can really do over here yet.
Yeah, we can't solve that one yet.
I think we have to leave this for a little bit because we don't have anything.
But hold on, we don't know what those 2 are.
We don't know what
we know the one beneath the 2.
These 2. This.
So we know 3 of those 5. There are 2 possibilities.
It's these 3 that we know of so far.
And it has to be 2 of the remaining 3, but we don't know which 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the left again. Yeah, I want to look at this area real quick.
It's tougher when you can't flag things.
It sure is.
What's the power level? Okay, we're going.
Okay, we might have to come back to this area.
Where should we go? Down
let's
here?
work down here.
There's 2 and 3.
Okay, so yes, those are both clear. So that means this
2 is touching these 2.
Correct.
This should be open.
Yes. And the 2 beneath it should be open. Okay.
Why do you keep doing that?
Well, that's okay.
I like
because we know
I like the trusty model.
that 1 is already taken care of by the 1 above it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's open.
And this is open.
Correct.
4 is done.
The 4 is done. That means the 2 beneath it is done. So that means the diagonal left is safe.
This 2 is done.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That's 1 is done.
Yep, because it's the one beside it. And the 3 beneath that. Okay, which means that 1 is also safe. Uh-huh. And the one to the left of that 1 is safe. And correct.
Okay, this. Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe just a few more guessing areas, don't we?
No, let's.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that 3 is finished because it shares 3 with that 4. So correct. That one's open.
1, 2.
So that one is open.
This is another guess.
Not necessarily, since we know that we already know 2 of these 3, correct?
Yeah, that here and here.
Yes, and we know the remaining one has to be one of those 2. So
this has to be open.
Correct. Now,
ooh, look at that.
4, we know exactly which one it is.
This one's open.
That is safe. Yep. All right. So now,
we know that we can't really touch this side yet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that should be safe. We know 2 of those 3 already. The one to the left of it and the one beneath it are definitely.
This 2 can only have 1 more of these, but that doesn't really help, does it?
Not yet. Hold on, go up a little bit. So we know that all 3 of those to the right of where you are right now are monsters, correct?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. We might have to two-part this episode. If the file gets too big.
Should we count how many bombs we have, or how many monsters?
It's gonna be a bit hard to do that.
Not necessarily.
I mean, we can try. We can't really.
Oh, we don't know that area.
This is gonna be our guess area.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let's not do that yet.
Oh, one more coin. We could have taken an extra hit if I didn't accidentally click there. Three done. 3 definitely done. 2 done. 3 has this, and 2 of these other. 2 needs 1 more here.
So that means the one to the left of that 4 that's in the block, that's definitely one right there.
Definitely something?
Yes, that is a monster there, because it can only be one of the 2 below it. It can't be both of the 2 below it. So that 4. Now,
let's try and find
that 4 can only have one of the 2 above it, correct?
Mm-hmm. So it's either one of these 2.
So that means it has to be 1, 2, 3. So that means that 2 is finished by that one and that one. So that the one you're on is safe. Okay, so for this 4, we've got
1.
We've got that
2, 3.
So it's going to be one of those 2.
And this 3 needs 2 more. This 4 already has 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that 3 shares one of the. So the diagonal bottom right is open. Yeah, good job.
Look at that.
Now
4.
we know what that 4 is.
Okay.
So
that 3 is done. So this should be open.
Correct.
This should be done.
That 3 is taken care of by those 3.
So we got 1, 2, definitely here, and something. This is gonna be a guess.
That's gonna be where we have to guess probably.
We're gonna have to guess a few times.
Yeah. So we know we have to guess one of those 2 spots, but we have. Let's just make sure we're good on the rest of this. So hold on, scroll up a little bit. I just want to make sure we're good. So these 3 are all. Yes.
So this and this are.
And that.
So these 3 are. Mm-hmm.
So the only one that's open in this whole section that we're hovering over is one of the 2.
And possibly this.
No.
Possibly. Well.
Oh, possibly.
It could or could not be open.
Correct. Okay, so let's go down a little.
Oh, we won't know because we can't flag them.
Well, we can.
Obviously, we're gonna count, but. Well, we're going.
Okay, hold on. You're going.
We don't need to go that far.
I want to see if these are done.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
1.
so we're already good with all of those. We're done that whole section. Go to the bottom left. Are we done all of this? Yes, we are.
It's just the corners that need work.
We just have 1 question there, maybe 2 questions.
I mean, the power is 2 to 6. As long as we don't get the far end of the 6 twice.
Let's try to solve it before we start worrying about that. Let's try to get the other areas.
This is done.
Yeah, the only thing that's left is this whole section right here.
Okay, so these 2. This is 1 and 2. This also is 1 and 2 for that.
Yes.
It could or could not share.
Okay, scroll up a little bit. Just a tiny bit. All right, let me see this area.
No queen.
Right where you are. That's what I want to see. Okay.
And there's another jet passing over. I can't. Or I could cut it out, but I don't know how to do that yet. Make sure I'm not covering that value. Oh, my computer decides to do this. It decides to drop its brightness all the way down to the minimum value. It just got darker. Probably not for you guys, though. Or girls. Maybe we should figure out this 5 value.
go to the left again, I think I can figure something out here.
What can you figure out?
The one above 4 has to be a monster.
This has to be one, yes.
Yes, that is definitely 1.
Which, in that case, that would cover the 2. And if that were true.
Oh, you know what? It does not have to be. Never mind.
This 2 can only have 2 of these. But that...
I thought about that wrong. I forgot that 2 already had 1 on it.
Should we just go back to the other area we're working on?
What other area? No, because there's only one thing to guess on.
Well, let's maybe take a guess here. Like, one of these 2 has to be 1. Because we already know 3 of these values.
If you want to guess, go ahead and guess.
Okay, let's not...
Okay, now you know where...
So that's done. This is also done.
Mm-hmm.
This is also done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are opening up that...
Alright, let's look at the 5 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so that means the 2 above it is clear,
done.
and that 2 to the left of it is also clear.
This 1's also done.
Mm-hmm. So that means that 1 has to be there.
So this has to be open.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like we found our 4.
Correct. And that answers that 2.
So this should be open.
Should.
Another 5. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-huh. Correct.
1, 2, 3.
Correct. That 2 already has...
1, 2. Or, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
1, 2. So this should be open.
Uh-huh. That 2 and that 1 is already done. That 1, yep.
So
okay.
this area is done.
Yes.
So now we just have this. What's your bets?
It's
one of these 2.
You can guess either one of those 2, and then if it doesn't finish the board, then that means the 4, the one that says 4, is also open if it doesn't clear it. So just take a guess. All right, guess the other one.
Okay, so
that means that 4 is also open.
Okay, so let me make sure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5. So the 4 is also open. That finishes the board.
Oh my god.
Told you. Yeah.
That was... Yes, flagless. Yay. Can we get out of this horrible level? No, we can't. So, I don't like the horror... Bingers? I don't know. Sure. So we're gonna probably do one more because that took a really long time and I don't want to get the file too big, so let's do the science apocalyptic. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna actually end this recording here because we're gonna do it on a separate file, so thanks for watching. Like the video, or I'll put you in this level.